Hello, everybody. Today, let's talk about India and Global South. Recently, India hosted the third Voice of Global South Summit in virtual format. Has been selected as a day for South South cooperation. On this International Day for South South cooperation, we adopted Buenos Aires Plan of Action for promoting technical cooperation among developing countries. So, this was the news in short. Now, let us have a descriptive definition and understanding of Global South. What exactly is Global South? Technically and socially less developed countries, which are located in Southern Hemisphere, primarily in Africa, Asia, and Latin America, are termed as Global South. Brandt report proposed a division between North and South based on various parameters such as technical advancement, GDP, etc. Let me remind you, Australia is not the part of Global South, although it lies in the Southern Hemisphere. Now let us look at the challenges of Global South. First challenge, underrepresentation. No representation in UNSC from Africa and Latin America. Second, debt crisis. Third, ideological differences and human right violations. Fourth, climate vulnerabilities. We know that Global South are the one that faces the wrath of climate change the most. Now, the importance of Global South. Why Global South is important for the world? First, its international influence. It supports India, voice of being leader of Global South. It supports India's demand for membership, permanent membership in United Nations Security Council. Second, if we have to abide by the idea of multilateralism, the voice of Global South needs to be heard. Third, economic development potential. Global South can provide abundant market and resources. Now, why India is positioning itself as leader of Global South? How and why? India is positioning itself as leader of Global South. First, by undertaking projects extending financial, budgetary, and humanitarian assistance to partner countries. Second, capacity building and emerging as first responder of Global South by its initiatives like Vaccine Maitri, Operation Brahma in Myanmar. This is how India is increasing its presence in Global South and acting as a first responder of Global South. Third, leading the global climate agenda. India is always vocal about the climate menace in Global South. Initiatives like International Solar Alliance and supporting CBDR and loss and damage funds. Fourth, reforming multilateral institutions. Demand for inclusion of Global South in UNSC. Fifth, India can provide alternative mechanisms on issues like democracy and human rights based on its principle of Panchsheel, Gujarat documents, Gujarat Doctrine, and principles of NAM. Sixth, India as a leader of G77 NAM already has that potential of being the leader of Global South as most of the members already includes. Seventh, it acts as a bridge between Global North and Global South. It acts as an immediate link to support technology transfer. Eighth, historical and philosophical appeal. India's tool of soft diplomacy like yoga, cinema, diaspora, tourism, tolerance has its influence on Global South. India's effort. Example includes inclusion of African Union in G20 presidency. Second, social fund support. India provided $25 million support for accelerating digital public infrastructure in Global South. Global South Young Diplomat Forum launched to promote education and capacity building. India launched fourth Vision of Arogya Maitri, One World, One Earth, One Health. This program was made to ensure health security in Global South. Empowering Global South demands unity, equity, and innovation. Focus needs to be people centric, climate smart, and tech sharing has to be done. India's pillar of multilateral forum, the idea of 5S, Samman, Sahyog, Samvad, Shanti, Samriddhi, can be influential in this direction. Thank you.